Scott had a really good question on the last tape that didn't make it to you guys. If I was mayor of New Orleans, what would I do? Okay, Mayor Ray Nagin. You know, you've gotten a lot of publicity lately because you are the mayor of New Orleans and you're a bad guy, apparently. I don't think I didn't like Mayor Reagan before. Nagin. Reagan. Oh, they might be connected. I don't like Reagan either. Nagin always seemed to be a little bit twisted, a little bit like his, a little tainted agenda, sort of the Uncle Tom black man. But if I was mayor, I would definitely improve the school system because, you know, your schools are your roots, you know. They produce all these children, and these children have, literacy rates, and, job skills that, it's really hard to believe that any state in America could produce children who are lacking in so many different levels. In conclusion, job skills, vocational schools, more financial aid for our students, just overall, I've got a little carpal tunnel. I should mention that. I got that from being an artist, if you see this in the shot. Yes, if I was the mayor, I would change all of that, replace all the levies with all this magical money that the government really should supply. You know, the government needs to help, needs to come in and sort of sweep up and clean up all the mess. Give New Orleans some money because they deserve it. And we do need a chocolate city. Well, we need a white chocolate milk city. So much culture, so much history there, and it can't. They should, you know, bring the black people back to New Orleans, including me. If I can get a job, if anybody's watching, if I can get a job in New Orleans, I will totally move back. And Scott has to get a job too. And we have to have some hurricane shedding for my car. And then I will definitely move back. So you guys work on that. Gosh, I can't remember these questions. Congratulations on the baby. I don't know what you guys are gonna call it, but I think Amber Christie told me that it was gonna be tall, gangly, and redheaded. And I think redheads are really cute. You should have like a redhead with curly, pretty hair. That'd be nice with freckles. Yeah. So overall, my whole impression of New Orleans right now, I really want to move back to. I wish I could move back, which I can't, but I'm just mumbling now. I'm sorry that you had to listen to this like whole, this is crappy. I should have done a little like, I wish I had like a little sheet to read off of my speech to New Orleans. Also, I'm just really sad about like so many people that I met in New Orleans I'll never be able to contact. There's so many like people that you know that you meet every day that you may not have their phone number, you may not have their address, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're people that you don't love and that you don't care about, you know. Just people that I worked with at Art and Cahill, people that I subbed with, a lot of people in New Orleans that, you know, I may not have known their last names, but they are important people in my life. And if they see this, you know, I hope that they know that I care about them, and I hope that their lives go well. And I hope that nothing bad happened to them, because that would, so all those little kids, just be horrible. Absolutely horrible. And, you know, to do everything that you've always dreamed about, because you never know when your city is going to be gone. I had a chance to go to Jazz Fest, and I just gave that away because I was told that next year we could go to Jazz Fest, and now I'm not going to have the opportunity. I mean, I'm sure that there'll be Jazz Fests in the future, but it's not going to be the same. And all those restaurants I wanted to go to, I want to go to Emerald's. I never got to go to Emerald's. And all those expensive New Orleans. And, you know, if you're in New Orleans, just take the money and eat. Just do what you want to do. Do things that you never thought you got a chance to do. Just places I wanted to go. Airboat rides. I'm never going to get a chance to go on an airboat ride in freaking Raleigh, North Carolina. And all the food in Raleigh sucks. I want to say that. I don't know if you should play this part, but Raleigh food sucks. Oh, yeah. I want to give a shout out to my fiance, Scott. And I want to say that Bush sucks. Gina sucks. Ashcroft sucks. I think I like Greenspan. Who else sucks? Carl Rhodes sucks. You know, I think Republicans should be a dirty word. It is. Teach your children not to say words like Republican in public. It should be something that you whisper in private. When you're talking about horrible, evil people who are doing stupid things. I think I'm done. All right. I wish I would have been able to wear makeup for this whole thing, but, you know, this is me au naturel. You know, this is me uncut. All right. Bye. I don't know how I get rid of this.
Mount of the Walls, where to this day Jews gather to pray. We don't know what Jesus thought of Jerusalem. Little is left of what was said to be one of the most beautiful cities in the ancient world. Hanan Ishel is one of a long line of archaeologists who have been excavating Old Jerusalem since early in the 19th century. Over the last 200 years, archaeologists have found remains of arches, columns, pillars, stairs, cisterns, and more. The works of Josephus and old first-century Jewish texts have left us detailed accounts of the architecture and appearance of the temple. So archaeologists are now confident they can accurately recreate what the young Jesus saw.
We can see that in the wall just behind me, there are some stones that are sticking out. This is the beginning of an arch that the staircase was built on top of this arch in order to lead to the southern part of the Temple Mount.
This is Robinson's Arch, named after the archaeologist who first identified it in 1839. He matched